about Big Brother, if you go to sleep early, you will miss out. So I'm just gonna quickly do a no makeup look. Understand? I'm gonna start with my Pro Concealer in shade 4. One thing about Uyanda, when he says I want them one by one, he means it. Nuggets have actually last punch 3 arguments simultaneously. So let me give you a quick summary of what happened. Like, it was time for these housemates to eat, right? And let's not forget that the hip-hop crew won, meaning that they have control over the kitchen. Well, understand that? And this control means that they should be the ones that are supposed to cook. They should be the ones that are supposed to wash dishes. Now, that sounds more like a punishment in my opinion. Sharp, they're making food. They made pap chakalaka and meat. Now, the problem is, guys, number one, why did Mandy put so much sugar in the chakalaka? Sugar, kamara chakalaka. Our Mandy. It was time to eat. So as these gents are preparing the meat, they're busy chopping it up. You know, I don't know where Swiss gets this thing. He chops up meat into pieces and then all the guys must eat from the same tray. I understand that. But now Tyrone came into the kitchen and then Tyrone asked Mandy if it's possible for him to get a plate because he doesn't want to eat in the same tray as these guys. Phase. Now when they call these housemates to come get food, and then boss Swiss Lebo Sipalia like, nah, we're gonna share this food. Lebo Ezra. Understand that? And the first little altercation that took place was the fact that Mata was crying about juice. And honestly, guys, every time Mata cries, the whole house just mises her. But Mata was crying about juice. Ezra was like, Mata, do you want juice or do you want sparkling? Mata's like, I don't want anything. I don't want your food. I don't want like sharp. Understand that? Sharp. So now Uyanda comes into the kitchen and Uyanda is like, I want my own food. And then these bros are like, no, we're all gonna eat from the same tray. Well, understand that. Then Uyanda's like, nah, face. But I feel like every time you guys do this thing of us sharing food, I eat slow, you guys eat fast. Meaning that he wouldn't get as much food into his system than the other bros because they eat quick. Well, understand that. Then these boys assured him, I don't know, we're not gonna eat fast. You know, everything is all good, Uyanda. Then Uyanda's like, sharp. But if something goes wrong, I want you guys to take accountability. Sharp. Let's not forget that Swiss doesn't eat spicy stuff, right? And then there's chakalaka and hot sauce or whatever. That's cool. Yanda wanted to pour hot sauce or chakalaka on all the meat, but he couldn't because not everybody wants their hot stuff on top of the meat. Do I understand that? I'm gonna use my Baby God bronze just to bronze my sides. So the drama starts because Uyanda is having a conversation with Abobo, and Uyanda is telling Abobo, actually this thing of sharing food, I don't really like it. Wrong, because Swiss was passing by. Son. So honestly, now Swiss is like, I am so tired. I am sick and tired of you always acting like a victim. I am sick and tired of you acting like a victim. All of us ate fine. And then now you're complaining. You're always complaining. I'm sick and tired of it. And let's be honest, guys. If Tyrone was able to get a separate plate for himself, why is it so hard to give Uyanda? Why must Uyanda always have to jump hurdles just to feel seen and heard inside the house? So I understand that. And I feel like with what Swiss was doing, it was so wrong. And honestly, what even made it worse was the fact that head of house Lena, Ashifa Lena, head of house, so they now ganging up on Uyanda. Because there was one point where Uyanda was saying that, guys, but this is not your house. This is Big Brother's house. Now Ezra is out here on some, nah, this is my house. This is my house, taking up that HOH badge. I'm like, what? But honestly, in as much as I was laughing when Uyanda was crying, I don't know if Nali serious. And I understood why Mbuzi was thinking that what Uyanda is doing, the theatrics that he's showing us, is just for the cameras. Because Mbuzi's like, nah, he's just doing all of this just for the cameras. And I'm like, wait, Mbuzi might be right. I'm going to use the Baby God blush right here. And it was how Nate was able to tell Mandy, Mandy, come to me, correct? Why are you swearing me? And Mandy was like, no, I'm sorry. But after Mandy said sorry, now Mandy is going to her other friend saying, hey, Nate is controlling and all those things like that. But you know what, guys, the thing is, Nate and Nsuku were trying to be like, guys, if Uyanda is saying leave me alone, then leave him alone. Because the more you touch him, the more you're gonna make him agitated and the more he's going to want to fight. Because everybody was holding him, trying to like not make him be in a physical thing with Abu Swiss. Understand? But if moto are ndleleng, understand? And I was happy that Uyanda was able to come out of the bathroom and tell our Mandy and them that, like, guys, next time when I say leave me alone, you must just leave me alone. Understand that? So Nate and Nsuku were right. Uyanda just wanted to be left alone. Now everybody is hovering him, like hugging him. Hey, don't do it. And it's like, guys, relax. And then I use my terracotta powder just to set my under eyes. And honestly, in as much as people say that Uyanda is very dramatic and stuff like that, guys, then you won't like it being in a house with people that don't like you. And then when it's time to eat, every time you're always having problems. Understand that? And then I'm just going to use my Revolution Forever Flawless palette to just blush my sides. I don't know, guys. I feel like Swiss, Ezra, and Boss Pili, they're just bullies, man. And then what I liked about Uyanda was the fact that Uyanda was like, and just because they lift weights, they think that I'm scared of them. I'm not scared of them. I'm like, that's right. I use this setting spray from Rimmel London. And you know what? With Ashley calling out Goluva, me, I get it, guys. Honestly, as a girlfriend, there's no way every time other people fight, you're able to support them. But when I fight, you choose to just separate yourself from me. And then when the fight is done, you come back to me and you try to calm me down. Because when Nate was like a bit mad at Mandy, I understand that Goluva was like, hey, Nate is fighting. I understand that. And then Ashley's like, you know what I realized? Ashley's like, what I realized is that every time there's like altercations in the house, you are always able to advise them and be the voice of reason or understand that. But when it's me, crickets. And then I'm gonna use my juicy bomb. But guys, and then as much as guys, you can say that Ashley is controlling, Ashley is this, Ashley is that, she's telling the truth. Every time that Ashley has fought, guys, Ashley has always had to stand alone. Even when she was crashing out there in the lounge that other time, everybody else was hovering. Who did she crash out with? But I remember that Ashley was just walking up and down the house alone. Nobody was by her side. I understand why Ashley wouldn't like it that Motwaha was not there. I understand that in the moment. And I saw that Ashley is saying that Goluva must fight her battles. Nah. Ashley is just saying that in the moment, show up for me. And it's so cute to see how I think BK has a little crush on Mshini. And then Nate was having a conversation with BK in bed, and Nate was like, she's territorial over her friends. And I'm like, my sister, Nate, I'm gonna need you to calm down. I am gonna need you to just let BK do his thing. Okay, understand that? And the worst of all is that I feel like with Nate, people are starting to see that Unanova controlling, Unanova Miss Boss. I understand that because I wanna see how it's gonna pan out, and I wanna see how Nate is gonna be able to change the narrative about how people are starting to view her. Because even Mandy was like, how about if you're telling us to let go of Uyanda? Uyanda might get physical and then he's gonna get disqualified. So do you want him to get disqualified? I understand that. And I'm like, because if you're saying let go of them and these people wanna understand, obviously by Lotama. Nate, disqualifications just like this. One thing about Nate, Haishem, Tamotava. And honestly, when Ashley was like, she doesn't want Sweet Goluva speaking to these girls and entertaining them, I was like, Ashley, I'm controlling Yana. Mara, yesterday, Mandy asked Sweet Goluva if she can make breakfast for him. And I'm like, how, Mandy? My sister, right in front of Ashley. And then more after, Mandy's like, oh, Sweet Goluva was like, no, but you have to make for me and Ashley. And then Mandy was like, oh, Ashley, can I also make breakfast for you? And Ashley's like, no, I don't want it. But like, I get it. Like, why are you offering my man food in front of me? You're not even saying, oh, Sweet Goluva and Ashley, let me make you guys breakfast. You're saying, Sweet Goluva, let me make you breakfast. I'm so sorry about what happened today, Ibu Mandy. What the boundaries he says. Anyway, last night was a very, very dramatic shame. Like, these housemates, once they drink alcohol, shame. And this is my final no makeup look. I don't do on my forehead, neither do I bother covering my dark spots because I understand that, but anyway, bye.